Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about a topic that we believe is so important, especially for newlyweds. So the first 2 years of marriage, and how do you handle conflicts in a healthy, God honoring way? Okay, so it's normal to have conflict. Let's start with that. But the first 2 years of marriage can be such a beautiful time. At the same time, let's be real, they can be so tough. You're just adjusting to life together as one, learning each other, others' habits, sometimes clashing over differences you didn't notice before. Okay, so why is this first 2 years challenging or a little bit of up and downs? Marriage brings two imperfect people together. Okay, as the Bible says in Genesis chapter 2, verse 4, a man shall leave his father and his mother, and he'll be united to his wife, and they will become one flesh. No more two, but one. Becoming one is like a process, not an instant event. It takes time to align your expectation, communication style, and even your daily habits. Okay? Now think about it. You're merging two unique backgrounds, ways of thinking, and even families. For example, one of you might be super organized, while the other thrives in chaos like disorganization. That can lead to misunderstandings, and before you know it, a small disagreement feels so huge. But here's the good news: God designed marriage to refine us. Through these challenges, you can grow closer to Him and to each other. And today we're going to share 5 practical tips for resolving conflicts that are rooted in biblical principles. Okay? Now, the 5 tips for conflict resolutions are: number 1, pray before you speak. Before addressing any conflict, take a moment to pray. Talk to the Father about it together, if possible. James 1:19 reminds us to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Inviting God into your conversation helps emotions and gives you wisdom to approach the issue with grace. Okay? Now go to tip number 2. Seek to understand, not to win. In the heat of argument, it's easy to focus on proving your point. But Philippians 2:3 says, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, humility. In humility, value yourselves. Try to genuinely understand your spouse's perspective, and even if you don't agree at first. Okay. Number 3, use I statements. Instead of saying, "You never listened to me," try, "I feel unheard when this happened." This shifts the focus from blaming to expressing how you feel, which creates a safer space for conversation. Okay? Now, let's go to number 4. Tip number 4 is: don't let the sun go down on your anger. This comes straight from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. Do not let the sun go down while you're still angry. It doesn't mean you have to solve everything before bedtime, but it does mean choosing forgiveness and committing to work through it together every day. Resolve issues. And finally, tip number 5: seek wise counsel when needed. Sometimes conflicts can feel too big to handle alone. Proverbs chapter 15:22 says, plans fail but for lack of counsel, but with many counsel or advisors they succeed. Do not hesitate to reach out to a trusted pastor, your mentor, or Christian counselor for guidance when things are not resolved in these other ways. Now, encouragement for newlyweds. Remember, conflict is not the enemy. It's how you handle it that matters. Every disagreement is an opportunity to grow closer, both to your spouse as well as to God. And when you approach conflict with humility and love, you're building a marriage that reflects Christ's love for His church. Okay? Now, we're still learning Remember, and that's the beauty of marriage. After marriage, it's a lifelong journey of growth and grace. So if you are in those first 2 years and feeling the growing pains, know that you're not alone. And God is with you every step of the way. Okay? So just remember this. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share with other newlyweds who might need some encouragement, new married couples who need this encouragement, and would love to hear from you. What's the one tip or Bible verse that has helped you navigate conflict in your marriage? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, stay rooted in your love and in your faith. And don't forget to always smile at each other, touch each other, love each other, say loving words, and appreciate each other more. Thank you, and see you next time. My name is Princess. I'd love to hear good stories about your success in marriage, your struggles, and advice that you can offer to others, young couples like you. So this is for people between the first 2 years of marriage and the first 4 years of marriage. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.